All right, here we go. This is going to be a look at Cody Green, Perfect Buddy GA from the Georgia thing. Well, of course, the Georgia thing. It's fucking in the screen name here. Yeah, the cleanest, best pleasure predator. Probably one of the most requested predators, I mean, everyone's like, oh, how have you not done Cody Green yet? I usually like to do the more obscure predators, but fine, I'll cave. I'll cave to the pressure here. And it's not even just caving to the pressure, really. That's really just a joke. But, I mean, I've been kind of, I considered him one of the more overrated predators. I've actually kind of been enjoying his segment a little bit lately. So, I mean, I figure it's appropriate to talk about it. Let's go. Yeah, of course, probably one of the more notable predators. One of the first predators I saw as well, back when I was getting into this TCAP shit. Almost, oh man, 3 years ago now. Probably almost 3 years ago at this point. Yeah, one of the first predators that I remember watching. He was in one of those compilations, like, oh man, the best of the dumbest predators or something like that. And yeah, he was actually part of the video that kind of got me hooked into TCAP. So even though I thought, he was one of the more overrated predators, he is still one of the predators that kind of got me onto this, got me onto this fucking path. Like, oh jeez, it was like a compilation video of like him, Cybert, fucking generic white male, Abhilash Bhaskaran was in it as well. I haven't been able to find the video since. I guess the TCAP shit's kind of re-emerged again. It's hard to, so many new videos have been coming out lately. So it's kind of hard to find some of those older videos now, but, I mean, the point remains anyway. As I wasted 2 minutes here, let's just get into it. Let's go.
Perfect buddy, Cody, he's a parolee.
We know before Cody Green even gets there that he could be trouble. He's got a history with police. He was on probation for drunk driving. He tells me in our discussion that he got into trouble again for, I guess, leaving the scene of an accident.
So yeah, he's got a little bit of a rap, this guy. I mean, he's only 20 years old at the time. And he's already got quite a little record, I mean, he's pulling off, he's on like a, he's on like a Joseph Myrick level pace here. And he's only 20 years old. Imagine though, if he didn't get caught up in TCAP, I mean, he could have easily have passed Joseph Myrick in terms of arrests. I mean, he's got the drunk driving, he's got the leaving the scene of an accident. A bunch of other ones I can't remember, even though I just saw them. He exposed himself to a group of girls. He was on the fucking Myrick path, but now, boom, he got slammed in TCAP, and I don't think he's going to be reoffending anytime soon. As we'll get into, his life a little bit here as we go on, but he was on a Myrick level pace, man, and stopped in his tracks here before he could get to the coveted 11 prior arrests of Joseph Myrick.
And here he is, about to get in trouble yet another time.
And he's only 20 years old too. I mean, that is ridiculous, man. I mean, how do you get into so much trouble at such a young age?
He's coming for the other thing.
He wants to meet Chris Hansen.
One of my favorite, candid shots here of the TCAP, of the perverted justice crew. He's not coming for me. He's coming to meet Chris Hansen.
He wants to meet Chris Hansen.
He wants to meet Chris Hansen.
Cody Green shows up in this fairly new, expensive, Cadillac SUV.
Maddie.
And yeah, he comes in with the Cadillac Escalade. I don't know if it's an Escalade or not. I'm assuming it's an Escalade, considering he's a the fashion that he's wearing, the clothes thing that he's got going on. The Cadillac Escalade, very popular car back in this era with the rappers, I guess. And obviously that's what Cody Green is trying to go for. It's the image that he's going for. So Cadillac Escalade, I'm guessing. And it's interesting. I mean, the Cody Green is kind of a tough one to nail down here. I believe he won. He got hit by a car, and he got some sort of injury, brain damage, something like that, from what I've been able to piece together here. So he's got that going on, and as part of the settlement, did he really blow it all on a fucking Cadillac? Did he really blow all of his settlement money on that? I wonder, I mean, usually, you get this, I mean, I've never gotten the fucking settlement. I don't know how much you even got the settlement for, but if you're really gonna blow all of it on a fucking car, like, is that the really, I mean, I don't get it really, but, put it into a nice index fund and get gradual growth, man, that's what you gotta do. But no, some people want to piss it away. It's fine, I'm not saying one's better than the other, but, just piss the money away on a Cadillac Escalade, I mean, I don't know how those cars, I don't know the resale value, I don't know the Kelley Blue Book value of a Cadillac Escalade these days, but, if they've retained their status, I mean, I guess they're still kind of popular. I mean, they're fucking SUVs, I mean, fucking hell, everyone has one these days, don't they? But, yeah, I don't know if they're quite the status symbol that they once were, but yeah, it's a pretty nice car. Actually, I don't think he drives an Escalade. I don't know, though. It's some sort of Cadillac. I don't fucking know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Close that.
Cody Green shows up in this fairly new, expensive, Cadillac SUV.
He's walking a bit funny, isn't he? He's got like a little bit of a limp. Is that a limp? Or is he I can't tell if he's got a limp. It looks like he has a limp, but I also can't tell if he's walking like that because his pants are fucking falling down. And you gotta leave him low and sagging. And, you gotta leave him like that. I don't know if that's what it is or not. I don't really know, but it looks like he's got a limp. I think it's more of a limp than anything else, but it's also probably the baggy pants probably are not helping him in any way.
Maddie.
Hey, I'm up here. Yeah, I just gotta drive.
A little hop skidoo over there onto the fucking thing. I don't get. That's pretty funny too. I love the little hop that he does. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I just gotta drive this in the washer, but I made some sweet tea. Come on in.
He comes in, he's got his cap on, and he's ready to meet his dream date.
He's got his cap on. Great fucking, I don't know what the cap being on has to do with anything there, Hansen. But it's still pretty funny, it's still a funny line. It doesn't really add anything. He's got his cap on, and he's ready to meet his dream date. I don't really quite get why that was necessary to say, but it's funny. I appreciate it. Good job, Hansen.
Yeah, I made some tea and it's on the table. Did you bring me my chocolate?
I think someone has made this joke before. It might have been Mr. GG, of course, who might have made this joke. Someone else might have made the joke. I don't know where it came from, but somebody once said, I bet you he brought white chocolate. Oh, man. But yeah, it looks like he's got some sort of soda in his hand, some bag, he's fucking got everything. The fucking Dupe-esque with the soft drink and the chocolate. Missing the Cheetos, I guess.
Did you bring me my chocolate?
And he just fucking walks right in. Hey! That's not how it's supposed to work there, Cody. It's supposed to be the other way around, where Chris Hansen surprises you. Not the other way around, where you surprise Chris Hansen. Chris Hansen's getting ready to go. He's fucking making notes in the chat log, trying to come up with a good one-liner zinger to come out and berate you with. I wonder what he was going to come up with. It's probably going to be something great, like, that's a pretty nice truck you got out there, huh? What are your plans for tonight? Something like that, He's going to try to come up with some good opening line, and boom, you come in there, boom, you're a registered sex offender for life. No, but boom, you walk in there, and he surprises Chris Hansen and gets him in his tracks. Can't even come up with a joke now, man. That's like half the fun. That's like half the fun for Chris Hansen, Hey!
Why don't you just step right,
One sec. Alright, we're back. Hey! Alright, we're back. Let's go.
right over there, please.
And he comes out so disappointed, you know? He's got this, like, look of just pure disappointment on his face. You know, oh, man, you know. Oh, that's great.
Please, sit down.
I'm in agreement with this, I swear.
And he says sup man. Doesn't he say sup man? Yeah, you have to listen to it kind of cool. I didn't want to miss it here. He does say sup man when he sees Hansen. Watch this. Listen closely.
Hey!
Sup man. Oh man. Oh man.
Should have a seat right in that chair. Please, sit down.
I'm in agreement.
And I guess he thinks that Hansen is the father. You know, I guess that's what he thinks because he's very candid, very casual. I don't know. I can't really peg it down. Yeah, I can't really peg it down what he's thinking here. I mean, it's just probably just because he's a brain damaged idiot. But to the extent of the brain damage, I don't think the brain damage is as heavy or as notable as Seibert, Michael Seibert. Of course not. No, of course not. This guy can actually put a fucking sentence together. I haven't read his chat log. Oh, I closed the wrong fucking tab. Cool. Okay, thankfully it's still here. You know, I haven't read his chat log. I apologize. Oh, God. Wow, what a pick. That is, you know, that shirt looks familiar, doesn't it? It's the same, is that the same fucking shirt that he's wearing here? Yeah, I think it is. That shirt really fucking lasted that long. Of course, look at his appearance, alright? We're gonna get into that, I'm sure, at some point. But that is definitely the same shirt, isn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Fucking pink with the blue lines. Yeah, that's definitely it. Wow, that shirt lasted all of those years. I mean, this picture has to be 2014, 2015, something like that. The recent past. This photo has to be at least 2005, 2004. And, you know, it lasted that long. That's incredible. But, yeah, I haven't read his chat log, is what I was trying to say. But from what I can gather here, he can actually fucking type and speak clear English. You know, so you know, it's, what was that? Bowling alley. Like a video game plays bowling alley. Shut up, idiot. So definitely not as impacted as Seibert was. So, you know, I think he's still, I think it's probably just a little bit of impulse control impacted him. And you know, but he's definitely able to know right from wrong, all that stuff. So kind of spoiling what I was going to say a bit later on here. But whatever. Let's just keep going.
I need you to sit down and you can tell me all about it.
Well, I love that too from Hansen. Hansen, so sarcastic in his voice, you can tell me all about it. Like, he knows he's going to get some bullshit excuses, right? Obviously, because Hansen's been around the block, you know. He knows he's going to get some excuses here.
Please, sir, I really drove this far for no reason.
You drove this far for no reason.
And even that line, I'm really pausing it. I'm really going nuts here. But even that line, sir, please, I really drove this far for no reason. I don't think he's asking a question there, but it still sounds like he's asking a question. Like, man, I really drove this far for no reason. Like, are you serious? Like that's kind of what it sounds like it to me. Like, I don't think it is, but it sounds like it to me. Not that he's not making a statement, but rather asking a question. That's what it sounds like to me. I don't know. It's 50-50, you know, 50-50. You know, it's 50-50. I don't know.
Please, sir, I really drove this far for no reason.
It sounds like he's asking a question to me, but I don't know. I can't explain it. I don't know. I don't want to say definitively that he's making a that he's asking a question there, but it certainly sounds like it to me. And plus, combined with what he says at the end, where he says, "Thanks for making me waste my gas," you know, it's gotta be. He definitely is a lot. he's definitely pissed that he is wasted the time coming here. So I think it makes sense that he's asking a question there, but I'm not sure. I don't know.
Drove this far for no reason.
I swear to you, I asked her, and I swear to you, I asked her this.
You asked who?
I asked Maddie.
Take your time. I'm gonna let you explain the whole thing.
I said,
And I think he definitely thinks Hansen's the father. Look at his stupid fucking face. Just want to punch him in the face. And we haven't talked about the fashion yet, but fine. Let me make my first point here first before I get off topic even more here. Let me just fucking make my first point, and then I'll make the second point. He thinks Hansen's the father. There you go. He's like, I gotta make my best excuses here. I wasn't gonna do anything. I swear, I was respectful. I was honest. I was all that fucking bullshit that you weren't actually. You know, he's gonna do all of that. You know, he's gonna go through those excuses here. But you know, the second thing about the attire, we didn't talk about the fashion sense. You know, I love the 2000s. I really do. But the fashion was really bad. Was really bad in the 2000s. I mean, he's got the fucking all white. I mean. Yeah, I mean, the white jersey, was it Atlanta Hawks fucking Al Harrington, I think it is. You know, all white, you know, the baggy jeans, the fucking earring. It's just, it's just not a good look in the 2000s. I mean, I fucking love the decade, man, but, you know, it really just wasn't good. I mean, it just, I mean, I think these photos here, okay, I mean, men, yeah. I mean, like, okay. I mean, this isn't really, I don't think this is really representative, but this is probably more representative of it. And, you know, I mean, I think it was better to leave that in the past, I think. So, yeah, I mean, it's pretty bad. And Green just following the fucking trends, you know, he's not a, this is still really bad here, but, hip-hop, rap, you know, I mean, he's definitely just following the fucking trends. No authenticity in it. You know, he thinks he's a fucking gangster or something. I don't fucking know, but he's definitely just a fucking fake, you know. He's just following the trends. You know, he's from Atlanta, isn't he? I guess they say Alpharetta. I don't really know where the hell that is. It's probably just outside of Atlanta, I believe. Yeah, it's fucking pretty much in Atlanta. Yeah, he's definitely just following the trends, though. You know, no authenticity about it. I think I said that already. I think you get the point. But you know, that's what I'm saying though. He's driving all this shit. He's driving the fancy car. You know, he's driving all of that, and you know, it's all an act. It's all an act, and you know, his parents probably bought him most of his shit anyway. And when you'll see what happens at the end here, yeah, I mean, it's not good. It's not a good look, Cody. But then again, you know, I mean, he goes and reappears with this at some point. Maybe he just thinks it looks good. I don't know.
this is really not what you're looking for. I really want you to tell me that, because I will come over and I swear I will just be with you and I will not touch you, anything like that, is what I said, and I can prove that to you. I will show it to you.
You'll show me how.
Please. I
Yeah, I wonder, oh yeah, you're gonna show me that how? I mean, he's like, oh yeah, bring the girl back in here and you can observe us for the rest of the night and see if anything goes wrong. I guarantee you it won't. Like, that's his fucking, like, how are you gonna show him, you know? That's what he definitely thinks he's the fucking father. Yeah, definitely. I'm convinced 100%. Let's keep
desperate
going.
person. I need a girl in my life, and if she really wanted to be my friend, that would be all I needed from her. I've never hurt anyone. I've never done anything. I would not have hurt her.
Now, what did you bring here?
Chocolate, like she asked me.
He's most likely there to get food for the decoy. I think she said that was one of the things he was supposed to do.
And
White chocolate.
White chocolate! Oh, it is white chocolate! There you go. You know what? I fucking watched this not too long ago. I watched it just before I started recording here. But I was doing other things in the background as well, so I guess I missed that. But it actually did bring fucking white chocolate. That's incredible, man. I wonder, did he fucking, who asked for white chocolate? Do you like Hershey bars, or that are white chocolate with the crisp also? Yeah, I mean, I don't know who brought it up originally, and it's gonna bring me some white chocolate. I got the internet going nuts. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, whatever. Why not? Whatever. I'm not gonna fucking get into it here. I could be here all day. It's a pretty long chat log from what I gather. Yeah, it's a pretty long one. I'm just curious though. Just curious. Oh man. Dildo. If you know the lore of Cody Green, well, I guess we'll kind of get into it. You know, I was planning on getting into it a bit later, but you know, I mean, he's. I'll say.
Yes, sir. That's what I told her I was bringing.
What about condoms?
Yes, sir. I have them also, but that was not my intention. I swear to you, sir.
What were you going to use the condoms for?
She told me to bring them also.
So you do everything just because she told you?
Yes, sir. I swear to you that is the reason for it.
Then why did you send her pictures like this?
Because she asked me to.
She asked you to send
She
pictures.
didn't ask me to send nude pictures, I know.
It's always funny, you know. That's definitely not what happened. They always say, I think they always say, you know, if you want to show me, you know, I mean, you can. Yeah, if you want to show me, go ahead. But they never directly ask for it. And Green is funny too. I think the pictures are still out there somewhere on the bowels of Perverted Justice. I'm sure you can find it elsewhere too. But he sent pictures of his ass, and they're it's pretty gross looking ass, if I have to admit. It's like, yeah, I don't really know how to describe it. It's like he's got not like some sort of rash. He's got pimples on it, something like that. But it's like he's got like some sort of rash, like right around the crack, which is kind of gross. But not like a I don't know how you describe it, but it's like red around the crack. And then of course he says that he used, that's the, you know, what I was hinting at earlier, that he admits that he used his mother's dildo or vibrator on himself. I think it was a vibrator. Because you know, he wanted to see what anal felt like, which is interesting. That's not very hood of you, Cody. That's not very gangster of you. You know, what if word got out on the streets about that? They'll be like, Cody, wait, who the hell's Cody Green?
Between sending a photograph of yourself and sending pictures of your genitals. It's not like the decoys are asking to send these pictures. I mean, these guys offered right up. Did you say you are ready to have my thang in your mouth?
Yes, sir.
Did he really spell it like that? Thang. 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 He says it a couple of times, it looks like. I tried to get back quicker, but it was an easy thang. What a fucking idiot. He actually typed this non-ironically. Oh my god. Are you ready to have, did you say you were ready to have my fang in your mouth? Oh, what an idiot. Oh my god. That's great.
What do you mean by that?
Are you ready to have my in your mouth?
But I love it. I love it. It's a rhetorical question, of course, but you know, I love the look in his face. He's like pause. He pauses. He's like computing. Is this actually a real question that someone is asking me? You don't know what he's like. He's like. Am I really supposed to answer this? Oh, mental gymnastics. Fucking hamster wheel spinning in his head. You can see his face. And then right there.
Are you ready to have my in your mouth?
What an idiot.
Because she was going with it. She
wanted it.
That's what it seemed like to me.
She says, you don't mind I'm a virgin? You say, if you don't mind me taking it from you, I actually would love it and never have been with a virgin.
I know it's not respectful, but I was just asking her if she wanted to do that or not. This is not even like I was just looking for girls that were this young and I was looking to get in trouble and everything like this. Because I was telling her this. I was like, this is illegal. On phone conversations, on...
You know, he's pretty boring, Cody Green. I must admit, you know, he's not... If it wasn't for the fucking line that's coming up, by the way, you know, would he have even been fucking aired? I don't know, because he's young. They usually didn't air the young predators, right, most of the time. If he was only 20, So they don't usually air the younger Predators, and he's not all that entertaining. But I guess he's got the record. He's got the criminal record. So I'd probably put him on the map, and then of course he said what he said. But not only did he get aired, he got a fucking Raw segment too, which is great. Yeah, but I don't know. It was interesting. If it was in normal circumstances, I don't know if he would have gotten aired or not.
Online and stuff like that, and I was like, "You swear to me, you're not gonna get me in trouble," and I swear I will never.
You're not gonna get me in trouble. Oh yeah, it's all up to the girl to not get you in trouble.
What I was pretty much meaning to.
So you're the victim here?
No, sir, I'm not the victim. I came here.
He's got the sticker under the brim as well. It looks like the hat for his sticker for his hat. They use, it's like it says the size on it. Remember when that was a fucking trend, keeping the stickers on your hat? Oh, I fucking hated that. Keeping the sticker on your hat, like on your hat. I fucking hated that. I think it seems like that trend is gone now as well. But it really was annoying. Yeah. Ew, that was a bad one too. Yeah. Are you serious? Take it off, douche. Yeah. Yeah, that was like a late 2000s trend. But I don't know. These are from fucking 2018 on. So is it still a thing? I don't know. But he at least keeps it under the brim. I don't know what fucking sense that makes. But fine. At least it's not on the fucking brim itself.
For reasons like that, but if she really didn't want it, sir, I swear to you, I would have never tried it.
But if she was open to the idea,
yes,
you would have had sex with a 13-year-old girl.
Probably, yeah.
Why? Because it's so alluring to have sex with a
Jesus.
13-year-old girl?
It's just something that you'll probably never have again. That would be,
Oh my god, here it is.
Probably the cleanest, best pleasure, I would say.
The cleanest, best pleasure.
Jesus Christ. And this guy thought, like, I don't know how, I mean, I guess it's gotta be the brain damage again. Oh, excuse me. It's gotta be the brain damage again, because there's under no circumstances that seem like a good thing to say in any situation. But I mean, it's like, can you even imagine? Like, this guy's saying it's the cleanest, best pleasure to have sex with a 13-year-old girl. I mean, oh my god! Like, can you even? That's insane.
Best pleasure, I would say.
The cleanest, best pleasure.
And Hansen can't believe it either. It's insane. It's fucking insane. That's gotta be one of the craziest things a Predator has ever said. I mean, I get that it's like a running joke in the TCAP community. Like, oh my god, new video is the cleanest, best pleasure. It's fucking always there in the comments. One of the first comments that always pops up. Not that I mind, really, but I mean, it's always there. It's a running joke everywhere in the TCAP community. Fucking the Temple of TCAP threads, Reddit, fucking everywhere. It's everywhere in the temple. It's everywhere in TCAPdom. But I mean, it's a running joke in the TCAP community, but. Like, it's also one of the fucking dumbest things a Predator has ever said. It's one of the grossest things a Predator has ever directly said to Chris Hansen. I mean, that is awful. It's awful.
Is to have sex with a 13-year-old girl.
And then the fucking face afterwards, like, yeah, I know it's fucked up, but, that's the truth, man. Looking all kind of trying to hold tough. And it's funny, too, he did say just a little bit ago, didn't he, that he didn't go out looking for young girls, but then he says automatically, oh yeah, it would have been the best pleasure of my life. Like, whoa. Okay, so yeah, it's got to be something that you were looking for, It doesn't quite add up there, Cody. And I think, and again, if you, it's pretty interesting too, because if this was the father of the girl, what the fuck? You wouldn't still be sitting here. It's like, is he kind of like shocked that this is going, kind of quote unquote well for what the situation is? He's got to be shocked, by it.
Yes, sir.
You can't meet any girls who are 20 years old?
No, sir, I really can't.
You got that nice truck out there?
Yes, sir.
Got the clothes thing going on?
That's material, sir. Girls look deeper for what they want in guys.
So there's a few things there to talk about. Hansen
going on?
Hansen straight up lies Well, first of all, Cody Green straight up lies. First off, he just lies and says, "No, I can't get a girl who's 20 years old." You know, fucking hell. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, maybe he just has ridiculously high standards. I don't know, but you know, that seems unlikely to me. That seems even though you're Cody Green and you're fucking, you know, got issues and you dress like a fucking imbecile, I find it hard to believe that you wouldn't have. Yeah, you struck out and missed on all of the girls in the Atlanta, Georgia metro area. I find that hard to believe. And then number two, Chris Hansen straight up lies to him and says, "You got the clothes thing going on here." I mean, Hansen's from a different fucking generation, man. There's no way that Hansen thought that this looked good. But then Cody Green drops a fucking line right here. One of the deepest lines from a Predator, too. That's material, sir.
That's material, sir. Girls.
Ah, fuck.
Girls look deep.
One sec. Right, okay, so anyway, so he drops a fucking, you know, bomb like that, like a deep line like that. You know, you don't expect that from this fucking idiot here in Cody Green, who, you know, it's like another one too, like a David Schumacher, you know, said something, Shoemaker, said something similar, right, in his chat log, you know, fucking is just raw passion and making love's a connection of bodies, I guess, you know. I mean, that's a deep line for a guy like that to pull out, you know. You don't expect people like Green or the Schumachers of the world to fucking pull that out of their ass like that. I mean, that's interesting, you know. Maybe they're a bit smarter than we originally let on. I don't think that's the case. But, you know, we'll have to find out, I guess. But I'm probably going to have to split this into 2 different recording sessions. I'm going to keep it one video, though. But yeah, it's just fucking hell. I've gotten so long on this, and I'm not even close to being done either. So I'm going to cut it here and hopefully come back at some point. But I'm going to make it one video, so you won't even notice, really. But yeah, so I guess... stay tuned. Alright, so I'm back. It's now Sunday here, and yeah, we're back for, I guess, to finish off this fucking Cody Green video. You know, it's completely fucked here, but we'll just keep going. Yeah, so I don't even remember where the hell we were at. We're pretty much at the grand reveal, I'm pretty sure. So let's just keep going. Ah, come on now.
That's material, sir. Girls look deeper.
Oh, yes.
What they want in guys.
We're up here.
Well,
and he gets up to leave. He gets up to leave. I don't know what caused him to get up to leave either, you know. It's just a, one of those things. I don't know. He just kind of got sick of explaining himself or something. It's like if he thought it was, I guess maybe clicked in his head that, hey, I don't know what we're doing here. You're just interviewing me. You just keep interviewing me here and asking questions. Can we, you know, is there a punchline to this? Is there some sort of, is anything going to happen? Can I just get up and leave? Walks out. Very impolite to just stand up and walk out like that there, Cody. But as we'll see, Hansen gets him to stay for the grand reveal here, so let's keep going.
Something you got to know. I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. Have you seen one of our computer predator shows before?
Hey, he does like a fucking gang sign there, doesn't he? What the fuck is that?
Have you seen one of our computer predator shows before?
I don't know. I'm not hip with all the fucking gang signs here, but looks like he's doing some sort of. At first I thought it was like a wave or trying to cover his face, but no, it looks like he's doing some sort of gang sign there. Yeah, look at that at the end there. He's flicking his fingers around here. You know, it's definitely, like, what the fuck? I mean, he's definitely not in a fucking gang. You know, it's just one of those tough guys that says, hey, I'm in a fucking gang here. You know, don't mess with me. But he's just sitting at home playing fucking Call of Duty. Something like that. Whatever fucking game, you know, whatever. But, you know, it's just so, again, it just kind of figures into the whole persona here of Cody Green being just a complete fake gangster. I mean, if you're recruiting, if you're in a gang and you're recruiting the likes of Cody Green, I mean, I think you've already lost the fucking turf war. if that's, you know, to put it that way, I guess. But you know, it's fucking ridiculous. I mean, it's not like the gang. Even if he was in a gang, would they appreciate that? You know, them throwing his gang signs up in front of the camera. You came here to meet a 13-year-old girl. It's not like you fucking robbed a convenience store or fucking, you know, whatever gangsters do. You know, whatever crimes they commit. You know, it's not like, hey, you got to represent. Yo, this was the fucking the Crips that did this. You know, it's not like that. You know, it's not like that, you know, this isn't a crime that they would want their name to be on. I'm guessing anyway, I don't fucking know. Maybe he was part of the pedo chapter of whatever gang that sign is for there. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, they definitely wouldn't have appreciated the the attention there, the mainstream attention here. But really, again, it just says something about Cody Green's mindset that he's fucking being exposed for being a predator and national television audience, you know, and his first reaction is to go into a gang sign. As opposed to covering his face like some of these other guys do. Don't show my face! You know, like that, you know. I mean, it definitely doesn't have its priorities in a row here. But now, I mean, jeez.
Before? This is one of them. We're doing stories on adults who try to meet teens on the internet for sex. If there's anything else you want to tell us, we'd like to hear it. If not, you're obviously free to walk out that door.
Right there, he gets the classic line. One of my favorite lines from this whole thing is, "Yeah, man, thanks for making me waste my gas." You know, I don't know how far he drove. You know, I mean, I imagine traffic was pretty bad going from Atlanta to Fortson, Georgia, going to the fucking sticks. Yeah, it's about 98.4 miles away from where I live. You know, that's a tough drive. Gas prices at that time, I'm sure the Cadillac was a fucking, you know, was not a good car for gas. I mean, fucking hell, how much could it be? 21 in the city, 27. That's not, you know, I mean, that's not great. But, you know, I mean, this is 2021, you know, I mean, back then, you know, they've improved that over the years, I'm guessing, you know, so maybe let's just try, like, 2005. It was probably much lower. Yeah, that was going to be a footy bill. You know, they've worked to improve that so much over the years, you know, you forget how bad it once was, and, yeah, I mean, that was gonna be costing you a pretty penny in terms of gas. So I would be rightfully pissed as well there, Cody. I mean, it's not the worst of your problems, but it's up there. It's up there. He's in for a surprise right now.
Freeze! Put your hands up! Hands up! Down the ground!
And again, just another one of those guys that's not fucking, like, complying. I mean, again, they're yelling at you to fucking get on the ground, and he's just standing there. He's, like, too cool to go down to the ground, man. He's, you know, it's like, yeah, you know, I might be a predator, but I'm also a fucking gangster, too. And, you know, we gotta, you know, I'm gonna cause a scene just because that's what gangsters do, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, it's not, you know, it's typical of Cody Green, I feel like, to pull that off like that, you know, to make it difficult during his arrest. You know, he's been through this before, of course, as well. So, you know, he's got some experience here. He knows what to do. He knows the process. He knows the fucking drill, and he's not going through with it. So, fuck him. Just a, you know, I mean, all the way. There you go. Yeah, it's so, I mean, just making it unnecessarily difficult for no reason. I mean, it's not like it's a, it's not like he's exactly resisting, but he's not cooperating in a sense. I don't know. Is that considered resisting? I don't think so. But it's great here. I love it, too. The best part, in my opinion, of Cody Green here on TCAP is that you get the bonus footage of them inside the jail. It's actually pretty cool. I wish we had this with everywhere else, man. It would be great. But Georgia, they didn't give a fuck, I guess. So, yeah, you get to see some bonus footage here, some good humor, some good laughs along the way as well. Let's watch it. Get the shackles put on him. Ew. He fucking flips off the cameraman. You know, the cameraman is just doing their job, you know. There's no need to get mad at the cameraman there, Cody. I mean, they're just doing their job, you know. This is your fault. You know, you don't want to be on film. You don't want to be a fucking... What? You know, now all of a sudden you don't appreciate the notoriety? Like, when the cameras came out the first time, you fucking gave them a gang symbol. Now you don't appreciate it anymore? This is a whole different type of symbol here. You don't appreciate it now, Cody? You can go fuck yourself, man. You know, I mean, don't get mad at the cameraman. Don't flip off the cameraman. I mean, I guess maybe subtly it's a flip off of the establishment, you know, the fucking man. They're just doing this for fucking ratings, you know. It's a big billion-dollar corporation, multi-billion-dollar corporation. You know, flip them off. You know, I can agree with that sentiment in a sense, but... You know, I mean, that's definitely not what Cody Green's going for here. He's just pissed off at the situation. And, you know, now he's in a world of trouble. It was all fun and games when he thought he could just walk out. But now, ooh, he's got to fucking face the consequences of his actions. And, ooh, he doesn't like them.
Based upon the item.
See, does this look... Is this an Escalade? I don't know, because the back here would not suggest that it's an Escalade, right? Because the Escalades don't look like that. You know, they have, unless, I don't know, I mean, I have no fucking clue. Okay, there it is. So it is an Escalade. Alright, good, I'm glad we cleared that up. But yeah, I mean, I guess different models, different versions. Are you kidding me? A 2005 is still going for $53,000. That is a ripoff. I hope nobody buys it. Oh, man.
Items found in his SUV. It looked like Cody Green was planning to spend the night. I mean, he had spare clothes, condoms.
Just the $20. I guess they could have gotten him a couple of gallons of gas, right?
You know, everything was there.
Ooh.
One step.
One step.
Follow him. Follow him.
He is not backing down, Cody Green.
Ooh, flips the cameraman off again, man. Again, don't be mad at the camera guy. It's not their fault. It's your fault, Cody.
Gives the cameraman the finger. He's defiant till the end.
And again, it's funny too. Now he's covering his face again. Again, you know, it's the same point I made before. But you know, it's when the cameras came out the first time, he was all cool about it. You know, hey, fucking gangster. You know, but fuck you, Cody. And you can see right here, it's pretty funny too. Now he's got the fucking hat hair. He's got the fucking hat hair coming out here, and. It's not a good look for you, Cody. Ooh, you know, now you're going to have your hat hair shown all over national television.
Right hand for...
And we're going to need you to take a shower, shampoo, and change out and put on one of the black and white uniforms.
Ooh.
I mean, you get caught once.
He's probably, you know, it's like a Devout Oz Khan, or Devout Oz Khan, when his interrogation was over, right? And they're leading him into the fucking cell. He was fighting the cameraman the entire time too, and it's like he was so much happier getting into the actual jail cell. You know, just because the cameraman was gone. So same thing here for Cody Green. You can see him as that door starts to close. You can see the hands. Oh no, I guess. Well, you know that as soon as that door closed, man, you put the hand down, and right away he comes back out. Comes back out, cameraman is still there. I mean, ooh, that's gotta hurt, man. That has gotta be, that has gotta drive him crazy, man. You know, that cameraman, I don't know how long this whole process took. I don't know how long this whole process took here. Maybe it took 10, 20 minutes, maybe longer. Cameraman's just sitting there chilling the entire time. Just in a fucking empty room, too. Like, he's got to entertain himself somehow. What a horrible assignment that was. Probably was. I don't know. But, you know, he comes back out. He finally gets his shot here. The 5-second shot of Cody Green coming back out. Like, it was all fucking worth it. Oh, man.
Life, but you get caught twice. I mean, that raises serious questions about your ability to rehabilitate. I think a lot
it
of
just
these
never
guys,
gets old.
once they're caught,
I guess that's the
realize
end here, right? It's just
how
Hansen talking
stupid
again. Yeah.
it was for them
We'll just
to
watch
do
it
it.
then.
Some of these guys just don't ever think it could happen to them. Police, FBI, they do these investigations across the country every day, but they can only be in so many places. So the odds are overwhelmingly in the potential predator's favor of not getting caught. In spite of the challenges, we still had 24 guys show up in like 4 days. Some of these guys got, 4 years or more.
Yeah, that's interesting. Georgia was, you get to see the little replay of the hop skip over here. So it's interesting, in Georgia, they gave them pretty significant sentences, like, 5, as Chris Hansen just said, 4 years or more, 5+ years or more. Most of them got paroled after like a year and a half. So when you read their fucking sentences, you have to realize that most of them got let out much earlier. So, So don't worry, don't read too much into that. As much as I would have loved to have seen, Cody Green get the book thrown at him, the William Rowells, the fucking Jim Kleins, waste a half a decade of their life. It didn't quite work out that way, but still pretty good sentences all around. A year and a half, 2 years is pretty good. I think that's it's certainly much better than what they did in some of the other places, for instance. So let's keep going here. You get some more background info here. I think they do say that he got arrested again when he was out on bail. I think they throw that in there. Yes. So exposing himself. So I believe he was jerking off. I don't know though. I don't know. So yeah, they revoked his bail, and he got fucked. And it was like a whole big his conviction took a while. I don't have it up here anymore. It was a big thing. His conviction here on the TCAP charges were only in 2013. So it was like a long thing. They had him. Oh, fucking hamburger. What's up, bro? They had this whole thing for he had to, they had to have it was part of the defense was if he was competent enough to stand trial, and they rightfully, in my opinion, declared him fit to stand trial. But that's what really dragged the whole case out here. So, fucking just wasting the court's time, all that shit. Sentence of 3 years. I don't know how much time he actually spent, but of course, I kind of mentioned it earlier. He's had so many looks over the years. Of course, the one of him in the pink is probably with the long hair and the glasses is probably the most, his most well-known look post TCAP. But you can see some of the other ones here. He looks quite scary right here. I think this is his current one, is the one with him, fucking looks like a fucking meth head, doesn't he? It might be this one. I don't know which one is his more recent one, but we've seen him. He's putting on the weight a little bit. You can see his whole looks here. they are just so many looks. Fatter, long hair, short hair, goatee, no goatee. It's a pretty big look. Pretty big, dramatic. Probably the most dramatic. This is fake. This one is fake. It's a Photoshop of this one. Someone, for some reason, decided to, I don't know what it is with the TCAP community. Well, not the community as a whole, but just some people who just fucking make fake Photoshops of these RSO photos. I'm not exactly sure what the appeal is there. They post them and get, their 5 seconds of TCAP fame, It's so glorious, but this is fake. This one is fake. But anyways, yeah, you can see is this definitely the most, dramatic looks change that I think we've seen of any players. Here you have him with the glasses here. Looks like a fucking nerd. He looks like a fucking nerd in this picture, doesn't he? You got, I don't know, recommended photos here. Chris Weaver, what's up? Stephen Buchanan, Mike Manzi, some fucking Nebraska football players. But that's just what it is, so a lot of different looks on the side of Cody Green. Oh, Dark Hero, what's up, bro? It's fucking go down the well. Justin Smith here, John Wesley Elliott, some fucking, what was this, Cody Zeller? Yeah, they're all relevant here. Lee Greer, what's up? And, you know, so, you know, just falling down a rabbit hole here. But you get the point here, is that Cody Green's had many looks over the years. Oh my god, is this a real pic? Is this a real one? I don't think I've ever seen this pic. Is that gonna open my personal Facebook? It is. I'm glad that I fucking cut that off then. Not that there's anything on there, but yeah, he just looks, this is from last year or the year before. Just not looking too good, is the point. I think you get it, right? I think you get it. So, I guess that's pretty much it, though. I mean, yeah, I don't really have much else. Yeah, Cody Green, real scumbag. And, yeah, so that'll do it, probably. Hopefully, this satisfied people on the, you know, Cody Green bandwagon here. But yeah, that'll do it. So, until next time, see you guys later.